welcome back to Tammy Talks About. So I've got an article from dailymail.com that just come out late yesterday at the time of filming. That would have been August the 5th of 2021. And the title of the article is "The Toxic Movie Hollywood is Too Scared to Show." Johnny Depp's new film is a gritty real-life drama about a fishing town poisoned by industry. But the fallout from his own downfall has seen it quietly buried, writes Tom Leonard. And this article is extremely long, so we probably won't get it all covered in this video. So what I'm going to do is leave a link to it in the description box so that you can read the entire article for yourself. And quickly, just to let you know, I have another video that I'm about to do on the whole Roberta Kaplan and Governor Cuomo situation. And we're going to throw in some lies, quotes that she stated about Johnny Depp. Because the thing is, there's a lot of people who aren't interested in the Johnny Depp situation or may not have even looked into it at all. We'll be searching for Roberta Kaplan and Governor Cuomo. So be looking for that video later on today. And as always, if you like this video, leave me a thumbs up, leave me a comment, let me know what you think. And you know the drill. Feed that pesky algorithm and share this video. And of course, if you're not subscribed here, please consider subscribing and joining us all on this journey. This channel is our channel. It's not just my channel, it's our channel. And I'd love to have you join us. Let's get into it. This is a film Hollywood is simply too scared to show. That is the message in an impassionate letter from the director Andrew Levitas to MGM last week, in which he accused the movie giant of callously trampling on the lives and legacy and bravery of innocent people. The innocents in question are the inhabitants of a fishing town in Japan whose lives have been devastated by a toxic industrial pollution scandal and whose shocking true story the film exposes. But the star at the center is Johnny Depp, no stranger himself to a different type of toxic abuse scandal. According to Levitas, an artist and director who is married to Welsh mezzo-soprano Katherine Jenkins, MGM has buried his latest film, Minamata, because it is terrified of being associated with a movie in which the shamed actor not only plays the leading role, but is also a producer. Minamata, filmed before Depp's career imploded when he lost his high court case last year over the claims that, well, you know what the claims are, was due to be released in February, but it is yet to reach cinemas anywhere in the world, although the Mail was given a viewing this week. The low-budget film was a passion project for Depp. He plays the celebrated but mercurial American photojournalist W. Eugene Smith, who went to a remote corner of southern Japan to document a poisoning scandal caused by the release of mercury from a factory owned by the Chiso Corporation, a chemical company. The pollution continued for decades, and all that time the local people of Minamata were eating poisoned seafood. It affected thousands, afflicting them with a dreadful neurological disorder called Minamata disease. The condition resulted in severe deformities, paralysis, insanity, and death. The physical effects were similar to cerebral palsy, leaving victims with emaciated bodies, cruelly twisted hands, and elongated fingers. It was congenital too, leading to babies being born blind, deaf, and brain damaged. This is awful. And it should be released. And I have a feeling, though, and which I don't know if this article gets into it or not because we're reading it together, but I have a feeling that possibly corporations are behind not wanting this out as well. I believe this could be a blockbuster movie given the right chances and the right, oh Lord, the word has left me, but you know what I mean. If it is done in a way that people know that it's there, and the fact that it's Johnny Depp as its lead actor, I believe this movie could be a blockbuster, especially if they know basically what the film is about. But I think MGM is using Johnny as the excuse. I think there is a very real possibility that some places that don't really want the world to know about mercury poisoning, which is a problem here in the United States. And in fact, from what I've been told, ups the amount of cases of I'm sorry, y'all. I'm having fibromyalgia issues this morning, and so everything is leaving me, and I don't want to just go back and record this. I want this to be spontaneous, so forgive me. But there's a lot of deformities and a lot of issues that mercury poisoning can cause besides Minamata, and on a smaller level of what it can cause. And so I think corporations don't want this movie to be out there. I think there is a very real possibility that they're using Johnny as an excuse as to why they don't want to put it out. But I think maybe they've been bullied by corporations saying, don't do this. And that's just my own opinion. Don't take that as fact. But let's go on. We'll read a little bit more of this article. Let's see. For if Hollywood is dragging its feet over releasing a low-key independent production whose reported $13 million or 9.3 million pounds budget wouldn't even cover a blockbuster's catering bill, and which is hardly likely to attract a stampede to the cinema, they're surely not going to let him do much else. Could the final on-screen glimpse we get of this talented yet troubled actor be as the Bohemian Smith, gravel-voiced and virtually unrecognizable as Depp behind a scruffy gray beard, glasses, and beret? No, I don't think it's going to be the final on-screen glimpse we get of Johnny. I think he's through with Hollywood. But he has the resources and the companies to make any film he wants to make. And I don't think he's through with acting per se, but I believe he is definitely through with Hollywood. I don't think he'll ever step foot in that town again to do another movie. I think he's done with them, and good for him. He should be. He deserves better than the treatment that he has gotten because of this entire nightmare situation. And this article goes into telling you what happened with him and the turd. But let's read a little bit more, and then we're just going to kind of finish up. All of which painfully relevant to what happened to Minamata, says its director. Levitas claims he was told by Sam Woolman, the senior MGM executive who bought the movie, that it would not be promoted and that MGM had decided to bury the film. He accused the company of putting its concerns about Depp ahead of the victims of Minamata and their families. MGM's behavior, said Levitas, was a stark reminder of how Japan's Chiso Corporation had ridden roughshod over ordinary people after it polluted the sea around its factory, then refused to compensate locals whose lives were destroyed. Bent on shaming MGM, he included some of the harrowing photos that Smith, beaten up so badly by Chiso goons that he never fully recovered, took of the crippled and deformed victims. Yes, you are legally within your rights to bury their story, as so many have done before, but you have a moral obligation to do better than that, thundered Levitas, a successful sculptor but a novice at making feature films. Minamata is his second. Strong words, but ones which have yet to move MGM. The company confirmed that Minamata continues to be among its future releases, but an actual date is yet to be announced. And now it is going to be released on the 13th in the UK. I still hope you're keeping up the campaign to request that MGM stop burying this film. It's up to us. But, when we all work together and do this, we are very strong. And I hope that you will contact MGM. I gave their contact information in another video. I will try to find it, and I'll put it at the end of this video if I can find the information that I have. And let's just let them know. Tweet it, put it on Facebook, put it on Reddit, put it on Discord, wherever you have social media, put it out there. Send letters, call them, and I do have the information, and I'll put it up right here. And you write letters, call them, whatever you can do to let them know we want to see this film. But like I said, I'll leave a link to the rest of this article in the description box, and you can read the rest of it. It seems to be a very good article. And be watching for the Roberta Kaplan video that'll be coming in a little while. And as always, until next time, be blessed.